Hey guys, this is DBS Moonmaster with a zombies gameplay, but not a regular zombies gameplay because as you can see this is a little different than default World at War zombies. This is a class selection screen and I am going to go ahead and just pick my custom class. Just so you can see I have a primary gun and it's a COD 4 gun and perks and whatnot, and there are unlocks. But I'm not going to go into that too much. This is Zombies Realism version 2.2, so I can put a link to it download in the description if you want. This is PC Zombies, of course, but I'm not going to talk too much about the mod, although it is a great mod. You can do many great things on it, but there are other videos out there that are all about this. Anyways, I want to talk about, you could probably guess, Black Ops 2 Zombies, which seems to be all the rage, hot topic, just speculation and things like that. And I have my own kind of hopes and what I bet is going to be the case. I saw the trailer. I didn't bother with any of those videos that are like analyses of trailers because I don't care that much. I mean, the overall idea, maybe for multiplayer trailers, but for that type of trailer, the zombies trailer that we saw, I didn't think was that big of a deal. Like as far as things that need to be analyzed deeply, but whatever. Anyways, this is Nocturne Toten with perk machines. There's Quick Revive, there's Juggernaut, and whatnot. So, Black Ops 2 Zombies. I've heard that they're going to be adding a lot of new things to it, which will be good because, well, I don't know, I think new is always better. I really, really like it when developers experiment, do things new, do things they haven't done before, do things original too, not just copying other things. And I don't know, Modern Warfare 3, or I should say 2.5, still hating that. I hope Treyarch does better, and I hope that Treyarch, because I feel like towards the end of Black Ops' lifespan with Black Ops Zombies, they kind of ran out of ideas. Either that or they just were gonna save it till Black Ops 2. I'm not sure. I never played Moon. I've seen gameplays of it, but I heard people kind of liked it. But that's something I want to talk about is the maps. I get the feeling that with a lot of the Black Ops maps, I mean, what a map should have is it should have desirable locations and undesirable locations. For example, this corner back here, if this house, using just the original World at War maps, which I like as an example, this area right here, you don't see people camping in here like over in this corner. There are windows all around, and there's a little bit of space, but there's a lot of things you could bump into, so not that great for a rape train. And on the other hand, there are very desirable spots. I mean, if you want to camp, that corner over there. I mean, I don't need to explain this map to you guys. You all know this map. But look at other maps. I mean, say let's take Ascension for example. That map is just a rape train map because there aren't very many good places to camp, and I get bored of camping pretty quickly myself, but I mean, camping I think is a big part of the game. So, as far as places to camp, there's not that many truly ideal places. And when I say ideal, I mean good gun on the wall, a back way out, you know, like a teleporter or something, and long lines of sight, that kind of thing, you know, not too many windows. Obviously, I mean, it's just a good spot in general. I can't think of one that was really too great. I mean, there was the flopper area in general, but I feel like aiming down the stairs and whatnot, not really a means of escape, not really a gun on the wall for you to buy if ammo's running low. But that was never really an issue because that map was just perfect for rape trains. Even with 4 players, they're just four spaces to run trains. And I mean, rape training is fun fun to an extent, but I feel like it gets old. I feel like a good zombies map wouldn't involve rape trains, wouldn't encourage rape trains. I'm not saying that it wouldn't have a place where a rape train could be run. For instance, in this map, there aren't many. You guys wouldn't think of any ideal places to run a train, except for maybe in this room, which I might as well open up. I've just been running around with a magnet for long enough. This room you can run through the pillars, but that's just because the zombies on this map are very forgiving. I mean, face it, if these were Varrook zombies or just regular zombies that we know and hate and love and whatnot, they would tear us apart. You get caught, you get grappled, all that good stuff, and it would not work out. I find that a better rape chain would involve these pillars right here, kind of just going back and forth, a lot of different places you can go. So open area is very ideal, obviously, for trains, but even this spot here is not that great. Most people, when they play this map, of course, camp. And I know that can get kind of boring, but I think rape trains get more boring quicker. It's just you usually get bored of camping before you get bored of rape trains, because you usually camp before you train. So once you get bored of rape trains, you don't want to go back to camping. You don't know what to do, so you just keep doing trains. So I think that camping is actually better. And then there's the third alternative, which is just running around the map. Just run, you know? Like, gee, I don't care about ruining a camping spot. I'm just gonna run. I don't care about opening an avenue that cuts off a train area. I'm just running around because I don't know what else to do. I feel like a map shouldn't force you to resort to that. So, back to what I was saying about desirable and undesirable locations. Obviously, I don't want the map to have one spot that is the god spot, like has long line of sight, teleporter, all the things that I listed before. Not necessarily teleporter, just an escape route. I want spots that have different specialties. Like maybe one spot doesn't have a back route, but has a PPSH on the wall. I don't know. Just a really good gun on the wall that you can just buy ammo from, pack-a-punched ammo, all that good stuff. But doesn't have an escape route or a long line of sight. And then on the other hand, you could have another spot with a good line of sight, but not too great of a gun, and maybe it has 3 or 4 windows behind the main flow. Like main flow isn't just the main doorway everyone comes out of. You know what I mean? So I want a map with different kinds of spots, so that yes, camping, which might get boring, but spots that you can change it up, you know, maybe you already have a really good gun, or you have 3 guns with, I don't know, mule kick, and you don't need to have that extra good gun on the wall. So, just things that add to the overall experience. And maybe have a spot for a rape train. I mean, I'm not sure, because definitely don't have 4 spots for rape trains. I hated Ascension when everyone would just go off and do their own train, you know. Just turned into a kind of boring chat session. We might as well have been sitting in the lobby. But have maybe one spot, and don't make the spot too easy to train like Ascension. You could just play on solo, get to round over 100, just training flopper area. But like Durice, or Durice, whatever, the spot near the random weapon box, that's big enough for a train, but has shortcomings. It's a little narrow as far as being wide, but whatever. The point is, it wasn't that great of a spot to train, and so someone could, but they didn't often actually go and train. And I don't want it to be too good of a rape train spot, because then you get someone that hogs it and people fight over who should run it and whatnot. So that would be a problem. So I basically am talking a lot about Durice, which I know the catwalk was really favorable, but I like Durice because it had different places to camp. There was carbine gun area. If you didn't open the first door, there was the Type 100 room, which had a teleporter as an escape route, and then there was a catwalk. But I think Durice is a great map. I'm sure that a lot of people have the same opinion, but I would rather that the map was more like Durice. Obviously not exactly. I don't have to go back to talking about copying previously done things. But that's basically the kind of map that I would prefer. So I'm going to continue making videos like this, probably talking about different aspects of zombies, Black Ops 2 zombies, because I feel like that's a good thing to talk about. So, anyways, here's my ammo box. Throw it down, get ammo. I just hope you guys think that, I'm sure a lot of you guys are thinking this is a cool mod. A lot of people do. So, once again, if you want to learn more about it, check it out on YouTube. There are other videos of people doing it. I can put a link in the description, and look forward to the next video, which will come out soon. Devious Moonmaster, see you guys later.